Alright, so just gonna go over some stuff on top today, mainly bars. Number one, you don't have a bench. Number one, obviously we gotta get into it. There's a few different ways to do it. One of the ones I like to do is right when you line up off the whistle, you're just gonna go spiral and hook them right here. I'm gonna run them forward a little bit, and when that happens, when that hand comes forward, I'm just gonna slide down to his elbow, collapse the elbow, and attack his wrist. If I can get to his hand right here, do it. But once I get here, okay, run him over it. Now, he's gonna belly down. All I'm gonna do, go elbow high over his shoulder, walk my hips out, put it up on his back. Once I'm here, I'm sure you guys know, just change hands off, keep pressure on it, put my bar in. Now, good wrestler's gonna put that hand back on the mat. He's gonna fight the hand off your back, go back on the mat, okay? He puts that hand back on the mat, and now we run our bar. Couple things right here. Number one, I always want to make a fist. If I make a hand, for whatever reason, it looks worse and it'll get blown dead a lot faster. Another thing, you have it across the back. As soon as I go here, it will be blown dead. So you gotta have it across the back. Now, I'm gonna hop over on my hip. I'm gonna put either my elbow, my bicep, whatever, something behind his elbow. Something for me to push forward with, okay? On this side, all I gotta do is block this side off. If I can get a wrist, I absolutely want it. If I just have to block here, that's fine too, okay? Biggest thing, when I'm running a bar, no matter how you wanna run it, if you wanna run bar half, bar and a wrist, anything. I need his inside shoulder to go right into his ear. If he stays like this, he won't go, okay? But so I'm gonna lift it a little bit to get this shoulder higher than the other. But as soon as I lock his shoulder in, feel the pressure change? Yeah. As soon as I lock his shoulder in, he's gonna go. Now, I'm not gonna circle my feet. I'm gonna concentrate. I'm gonna go straight over his other shoulder and put him straight in the air, okay? So again, just go from where we got it on. So I get to here when I break him down. Start up here, over. Okay. I get to here, I go elbow high, run it down, okay? Change hands off, get to here. If I get a wrist, that's good. If I come here, that's fine too. So I'm on my hip, I got something behind it. Elbow's tight to my side. If I flare this here, they'll blow it dead again. So elbow's tight to my side for as long as I can keep it there. I'm just gonna put his shoulder to his ear. See what that did? See how he curls in? I'm just gonna walk him straight over that other shoulder. Keep everything square to the mat. Walk over and push on my head. Now you notice how his whole back's not gonna flatten out. If you run a bar right, he's gonna be laying right across the top of his shoulders. And depending on what you're doing, you can actually get a guy basically to do a headstand. But again, outside of his hand, go elbow high, run it down, change off, put your bar in. Across his back with a fist, not up, not palm out. On my hip, I'm gonna lift this a little bit, walk his shoulder to his ear, and don't rush this. This could take 30 seconds to a minute, okay? Wear his shoulder out, eventually he'll go. If you get it here and say he fights this back out, don't worry about it. Hook it back in, lock it, and just keep running it. He'll go eventually. And if he doesn't go into first, he'll go into second. All right, so lock it in, just walk it over. Questions? Anybody need to see it again? You want to see it? All right, somebody, who's your partner? Okay. All right, so grab that hand, go elbow high. Change off, put the bar in, put your hand back on it. Okay, so if I can grab that wrist I want to, I'm on my hip. Now, like I said, biceps, something behind his elbow, shoulder to his ear. Just walk him over that other shoulder. We good? Think we can do that?
Yep.
All right. Make sure you guys are taking your time. Like I said, don't flare your elbow too early. You'll break each other's arms. On 3, 1, 2, 3.